Hey everybody, and welcome to my summer update. I thought now that it's officially the end of the summer, I can give everybody a bit of a catch up on what's been happening. It's been a really cool summer. I've enjoyed myself a lot. As you can see, a lot has changed, and gone for a bit of an image change. So back in June, I did my first Summer Pride, and that was at Coventry, and the audience there was absolutely amazing. I got to open up the whole show, and it really inspired me to kind of keep making my shows bigger and better. I used my in-ear monitors provided by Minerva Hearing, and had beach balls that went out into the audience, and the show was just absolutely fantastic. I really worked hard to get my vocals on point before I got there, and had a great time.
I want to see those balls go crazy. If you're feeling good, I want to hear you say yeah. Motion and get it up there. People talking. They're talking. I need to hear you guys. Let's do this. Yeah.
In the process of all of my covers gigs, I also still was heading back to the studio. So there's been some major progress in the way that my music's made, how I write. I've been co-producing a lot, so that's exciting. And it all just ticks over. It's a case of, concentrating on the next cover show and then figuring out what I'm doing the next time I head to the studio. So there was never really an end goal when it came to my own music this year. I decided just to release singles, but that has changed a little bit. Following that, I got to head to the Isle of Wight, and I performed at UK Pride, which was absolutely amazing. I got to catch Danny Beard's set towards the end of the day, and it was just phenomenal. He's such an amazing performer, and the audience that were in front of me were great. It was a real kind of family feel. It was quite intimate, and it was nice. We had a great time. The summer also saw me covering events for G10 Media, which is something that I didn't see happening, but it meant that I got to go around and interview people on stalls, people in the audiences of these events, and it was kind of a different string to my bow, which I enjoyed a lot. I got headhunted for a television event, and I went back time and time again for more meetings with these people, and as a result it didn't come off. But instead of kind of burying myself in the sadness that I could have felt just for not getting this event, I decided to try to end this year on a massive positive. So that's what I'm doing. There's something I'm about to tell you about in a moment, and I'm quite excited about it. Recently, I performed at Warwickshire Pride as warm-up for the Cheeky Girls, which was absolutely amazing. In the past, I've acted as warm-up for Peter Andre, Cascada, Alexandra Burke, Joe McKeldry, Toya Wilcox, and the Cheeky Girls were just absolutely amazing. They were so much fun.
Fill up my cup, mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's the town. We shut it down. Left on the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. And do it, and do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it. Help me out. I got a feeling. Nice. Tonight's gonna be a good night. But tonight's gonna be a good night. But tonight's gonna be a good. I got a feeling. What
I then went to perform at the after party at Big Cat Coma. If you're in Leamington and you're looking for somewhere different to go there. It's a really fun place. And then I jumped over to the Yard in Coventry, which is just absolutely beautiful, and I was really looked after. I really enjoyed my show, and I hope I'm going to be back.
The way you look at me, I'm in VIP. Rock your body.
So this summer's kind of been interesting. There's also been talks for venues for next year, which is nice. And they're places that I haven't worked at before, so that's exciting. And then the big reveal for the rest of this year is a release of some unheard new music, but not just one track, not just two tracks. You're just going to have to wait and see, and trust me on this. I'm putting my heart and soul into releasing something good for you, and there's visuals to go with it. So. Thank you for sticking with me. I will leave this next clip just to tie everything up. It pretty much says everything I want to say. Thank you, and I love you guys. And if you haven't got me on any of the other social medias, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. So that will be down there somewhere if you're watching this on YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they're all under @Feryl Music. So stay with me. It's so important in the music industry nowadays for you to have people following what you're doing, and you're all very lovely and you send me messages of support and you come to shows, but I need those follows and likes and thumbs up and things like that. So thank you so much, and I really feel like I'm being true to myself, and see you later. Bye. So as you guys can see, I am in the studio for what is the tightening of this current project. And it's tying a few things together, which will all become very apparent when you see the visuals to go with it. Ooh. And yeah, everything's going really well. I'm so proud of what I've achieved in the last year, recording wise and writing wise, and I can't wait for you to see the whole thing come together. When people ask me what it is I do, generally I tell them I'm a singer, but I think this year it's become really apparent that I am an artist, and I write, I record, I perform. I've co-produced on this EP that will be released at the end of the year. I design, I draw, I put everything into the visuals, I create backdrops, I create shows, and I really am an artist, and I feel really humble but proud at the same time.